Hi guys, welcome back to a new vlog. My name is Maddie if you are new here. Today is Sunday, it's March 15th. And I have a few things going on today. I have some errands I want to run, some like Sunday reset type of things just to get set up for the week ahead. So I thought we could spend the day together. I'm gonna head out in a few actually to go to a few different home stores. I still really need to find some art to go on this wall. And then I also have a wall in my bedroom that I need art for. And I have a few other little decor type of pieces that I wanna find. I want some throw pillows for my couch. And then maybe a few other little like trinket type of things for the coffee table. Those are kind of the only finishing touches I'm still in need of for this apartment. I don't know if I'm gonna find any of that today, but I thought it'd be fun to go to a few stores and see if we can find anything. There's this thrift store in Alexandria that has a bunch of home antique stuff, so I want to go there. And then I think there's also like a Home Goods and a Home Sense over there, so might pop into those and see what we can find. Before we head out, I have a quick little haul to show you guys. I just got a package in from Quince with a few new spring pieces, so I thought we could run through them together. Thank you so much to Quince for sponsoring this video. Quince is one of my favorite places to shop for basics. The sweater I'm wearing right now actually is Quince. They work directly with top tier manufacturers, so they have so many amazing quality pieces, all at really great prices. I picked up 3 new items for a little spring wardrobe refresh. So the first is this trench coat. I have a long wool coat from Quince that I wore all winter long. I wanted to pick up something a little bit more lightweight for the springtime. I feel like this is so timeless. I can dress it up for a night out or even during the daytime just going shopping or to lunch. It's warm, but it's also lightweight and it's water resistant, so I feel like it's just the perfect everyday spring jacket. Next, I had to pick up some more cashmere. This is their 100% Mongolian cashmere material, which is also what I'm wearing now, but this one's a little bit more lightweight, so it's perfect for that winter to spring transition. It's just this chocolate brown boat neck sweater, so I love that. It's a little bit slouchy and kind of off the shoulder. Their cashmere is so soft and you just can't really find better prices for cashmere. I think I have like 5 of these sweaters in my closet at this point. Lastly, I picked up these silk pants that I've been eyeing on Quince for so long. They were sold out for a while, so when I saw they were back in stock, I had to grab a pair. I think I'll wear these a lot in the spring and summer. I picture them with like a little black halter top and a little kitten heel for a night out, but also can definitely take these into fall and winter and style with like an oversized sweater and a long coat. I think these will be very versatile and they're 100% silk, so they just feel super high quality. Those are all the pieces I picked out, but be sure to check out Quince's website. They have so many great staples for spring right now. They also offer free shipping and 365-day returns. I'll have everything I mentioned linked in the description box below, but thank you again to Quince for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna do some shopping. I just pulled up to the vintage store. It's called Evolution Home in Alexandria. We'll see if we can find anything. Back home now. I had a semi-successful shopping trip. Still haven't found anything for the living room, so I'll be continuing my search there, but I did get some art for my bedroom to go above my dresser. I picked up this print from Home Sense. I wanted something black and white and I liked the horse vibe. It was also on sale for $50, so I feel like that's a steal. I also just got some more fake florals from Home Sense. I have a big vase also in my bedroom on the dresser, so I think I'm gonna stick these in there. I might have to get some more. It's like a really big vase, so I might need some more greenery or something to fill it up, but I just got this for now. Also, while I was out, I went to Trader Joe's and just picked up groceries for the week. I've been on a roll with meal planning and cooking at home lately. Like, I've barely been eating out at all. I think it's being in this kitchen. Like, I just love this kitchen so much. It's made me want to cook from home more. Anytime I go to the store, I always plan out my meals first, and then I build my grocery list based on that so that I'm not overbuying or forgetting things. And I've been grocery shopping like twice a week. I feel like if I buy a week's worth of groceries, then by the end of the week, the stuff isn't as fresh as I would like it to be. So today I just got stuff for my meals from today through Thursday, and then I'll probably go to the store again on Friday morning and shop for the weekend. But we'll do a little Trader Joe's haul and I'll tell you all of the meals that I'm making this week. First bag, I did get myself some fresh flowers. I just got tulips. They have not opened yet, but I think they're gonna be like an orangey color. So I'm gonna put these on my kitchen island. Firstly, got 2 sweet potatoes. For dinner tonight, I'm gonna make these like sweet potato taco bowls. I've been trying to make dinners that reheat easily, and then I'll make like 3 servings worth of dinner so that I have 2 lunches worth of leftovers. I feel like lunch is the hardest for me, especially during the workday. Like I just can't be bothered to like cook something for lunch. So having leftovers is ideal for me that I can just quickly reheat. So gonna make those sweet potato taco bowls tonight. Also going to prep overnight oats tonight for breakfasts throughout the week. So I got some more oats because I'm running low. Got some lemons just to put in water. I actually want to slice these up and put them in the freezer. I saw a TikTok of this girl doing it. That's such a smart idea because I love having hot lemon water in the morning, and keeping them in the freezer is an easy way to keep them fresh. And also I feel like it'll cool down the water so that it's drinkable right away. I don't know, but gonna freeze these. Also got a lime for my taco bowls tonight. I got some bananas, which I'm also going to freeze. I've been making this banana chocolate peanut butter protein smoothie for before or after workouts. So I'm gonna cut these in halves and freeze them. Also got some chocolate chips to make my s'mores protein bar dessert things that I showed, I think, in my last vlog. Got some blueberries and blackberries to put on my overnight oats. Ground beef for taco bowls tonight. And then also to go in those, I got a yellow onion, bell pepper, and some avocados to put on top. I also always get salmon every single week. I slot salmon in on the nights where I don't need to make something that has leftovers. So like tonight, I'm gonna make the taco bowls and that'll give me lunch Monday and Tuesday. So tomorrow night, I will just make salmon bowls so that I don't have too many leftovers on Tuesday. So got some salmon to make in the air fryer. This week, I'm gonna do more of like a salmon and rice bowl. Sometimes I'll make like a full salmon fillet and then do sides, but I'm gonna like chop this up into cubes and marinate it and stuff. So have the salmon, and then also for those bowls, I'm gonna cut up a cucumber. And then for Tuesday night's dinner, another meal that I'll make a few servings of to have leftovers for lunch, I'm gonna make a chicken orzo. So I have chicken breast, orzo, sun-dried tomatoes to go in there, and also got some garlic. Also for the orzo, I put in some baby spinach and some heavy cream. Picked up a couple apples just to slice up and have with peanut butter for snacks. And lastly, got some milk for the overnight oats. That is everything that I'm eating this week. I feel like I have a good handful of dinners that I've been loving recently. And so I find myself sticking to my meal plan because they're meals that I actually like crave. And they're also really easy to throw together. For them to bloom. Need of a cleanup, so I have my sheets going in the dryer. I also have some clothes in the washer. I'm gonna clean the bathroom, the kitchen, dust and vacuum everywhere, and get this apartment clean before the week starts. Bedroom updates are looking really good. I actually don't think I've shown you guys my bedroom at all in this apartment. It's a small room, so it's kind of configured a little weird. It's not ideal having the bed up against the window, but this was the only way I could configure it while still keeping the 2 nightstands, because if I put the bed that way, the nightstands and dresser wouldn't have fit. So this is what we had to do, but I think it's fine. All my furniture in here is the same as in my Charleston apartment. I brought the same rug with me, and then all of my bedding. I did upgrade and get a new hatch alarm. I had like the original hatch. When I moved here, I upgraded and got the Restore 3, I think this is called. Love my hatch, can't live without it. I have Lennon's toys down here, and then over here we have the new and improved dresser. I do think I'm gonna hang this print on the wall at some point. I do not have it in me to drill holes in the wall tonight, so this is gonna have to do for now, but I actually love how these fake flowers look. I like the green and just add some nice height here. I just have my perfumes, my jewelry. That's my purse bowl, so I have like all of the little things that I throw into my purse when I'm switching bags. When you go this way, I have my closet obviously, and then on this wall, I have my full-length mirror. I feel like it flows okay given how small of a room it is. Hi, Lennon. You getting your toy? Lennon, your otter. Here. Okay. Just got out of the shower. I'm gonna do my nighttime skincare, and then I'm gonna make dinner, starting with the COSRX Skin Barrier Moisturizing Mist, tretinoin, Facile Hyaluronic Acid Serum, Kiehl's moisturizer, also just putting some CeraVe lotion on my body. Potatoes roasting in the oven for dinner. While those are going, I'm going to quickly prep some overnight oats for the week. We're multitasking. My overnight oats recipe is super simple. I just do 1/3 of a cup of oats in each of these little single serve jars, a lot of cinnamon, and then 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter in each one. And then I add 2/3 of a cup of milk. You can use any milk you want. Stir it all up, and then you add your toppings. I'm gonna do blueberries and blackberries today. Pop the lids on and put them in the fridge overnight. And then in the morning when I'm ready to eat, I add agave just to make it a little bit sweeter, and that's literally it. So I'm gonna throw these together now. I am getting ready for bed, and before I do, I'm gonna put on this Medicube collagen night wrapping mask. It's like an overnight mask that you peel off in the morning. So I feel like this makes my face feel like super tight, and it also just makes your skin glow. L'Occitane hand cream, the best. I'm gonna read a little bit before bed. One of my goals for 2026 was to read 1 book a month. Not that ambitious, but I'm trying to stick to it. I finished my January and February books. I am a little bit behind for March because I literally just started a new book the other day, and the month is like already halfway over. In February, I read That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. It was like a thriller mystery vibe, which is what I usually read. Overall, I liked it. I feel like I was pretty hooked from the beginning, which doesn't usually happen. I feel like usually it takes me a while to get into a book. It switches between 2 perspectives. So the first perspective is from this girl who wakes up on the side of the road and has no idea what happened to her or who she is. She doesn't even know her name or anything about who she is. So she gets picked up by a police officer, and then while she's in the police station, a man comes in claiming to be her dad. He has like her birth certificate and all of her documents, so they end up releasing her with him, but she has like no recollection of him or herself or her name or anything. Then it switches to another perspective of this teenage boy whose girlfriend went missing. So he's looking for her. So right away you can tell like something's off with the dad. It was pretty good. There's like a twist at the end that I didn't fully see coming. So that's what I read last month, and this month I am starting The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. I'm very excited. I feel like everyone raves about this book. I read The Nightingale last year, which is another Kristen Hanna book, and I really loved it. Her books are just like very emotional and heavy to get through, so I waited a little bit until I'm starting another one, but I want to read more of her books because they are so good and I feel like they stick with you. So I started The Great Alone. I'm only a couple chapters in, but I'm gonna read a little bit tonight and head to bed. It's like 10 o'clock right now, 10:06, so right on time with my bedtime. I'm gonna end off this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed watching this little Sunday vlog. Heading into the week with a clean apartment, a full fridge. I have a workout class in the morning, so I'm gonna get some good sleep. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more vlogs, and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok for more of my day-to-day life over there. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in another new video very soon. Bye.